Mothered by a grizzly bear, had to live like a big bad wildcat, spent all his childhood there. And a mountain man, mountain man, mountain man. Bearskin clothes and a coonskin cap and a mangy, dirty red beard. Bowie knife, one look you're bound to be scared. I'm a mountain man, a mountain man, a mountain man. Drinks me liquor from a rusty tin cup. He eats his bear meat raw. Mean as a mountain lion, smells like a polecat. Nobody gives loose jaw to a mountain man, a mountain man, a mountain man. He's always lived there, I guess he'll die there. Nobody understands. Well, it's always 4 or 5 days in this house on wheels. Always hoping you'll see it my way, but I really know how she feels. Climbs on the highway, curves on the road. Diesels are screaming, pulling this load. Like I do, like I do. It ain't easy for a woman when her man is always gone, and I'm foolish to try to change that with 3 minutes on the phone. Times on the highway, curves in the road. Diesels are screaming, pulling this load. Like I do, like I do. Well, I promised more than one time, with this next run I'll be through. Here in L.A. in a phone booth, once again I promise you. Lines on the highway, curves in the road, diesels are screaming, pulling me slow. It ain't right to treat a woman like I do. Like I do. Oh, the hills of home are calling me. Tears are streaming down my face and I can't hardly see. Memories of my mom and dad in the hills of old MC. No, I can't help the way I feel, the hills are calling me. At 17 I thought that I was old enough to roam, so I said goodbye to mom and dad and I left my mountain home. But 16 years has just slipped by and I ain't found no joy in being something that I'm not. I'm just a mountain boy. Oh, the hills of home are calling me. Tears are streaming down my face and I can't hardly see. Memories of my mom and dad in the hills of old MC. No, I can't help the way I feel, the hills are calling me. Now things have changed a lot since I am happily back home. The place I knew is all grown up since mom and dad are gone. But I'll see them up in heaven just on the other shore. And I'll be what I've always been, I'll be a mountain boy. Oh, the hills of home are calling me. Tears are streaming down my face and I can't hardly see. Memories of my mom and dad in the hills of old MC. No, I can't help the way I feel, the hills are calling me. No, I can't help the way I feel, the hills are calling me. Where's the Uncle Bill? I need a refill, that's all I gotta say. I'll let you up a mug and fill up a jug and I'll be on my way. Went to see Uncle Bill the other day, it had been a week or two. Hadn't been there long till he set out a jug of good old Mountain Dew. Said come on in and sit a spell, we'll spend a yarn or so. Said I ain't got time to yawn, and I'll just take a jug and go. Where's your fill, Uncle Bill? I need a refill, that's all I gotta say. I'll let you up a mug and fill up a jug and I'll be on my way. Said come on in to dinner, Ma's got some groundhog stew. Then we'll sneak off to the hollow and we'll get your Mountain Dew. Said thanks Uncle Bill for the invite, but I gotta be on my way. But I'll be back in a week or two when I got more time to stay. Where's still Uncle Bill? I need a refill, that's all I gotta say. I'll let you up a mug and fill up a jug and I'll be on my way. Hoped I was feeling well. Said it's looking kind of weak-eyed and I ought to sit a spell. Said thanks a heap, but I'm feeling fine, ain't ailing none at all. Next
Next time I'll bring my missus to Jawsome with you all. Where's still, Uncle Bill? I need a refill, that's all I gotta say. I'll lash up a bucket, fill up a jug, and I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way.
Grayson's house burned down, the people came from miles around to look upon the smolder ground where Mr. Grayson's house had stood. There was no one in the land who offered him a helping hand except this little hermit man who said he had to take a stand and help him put it back where it belonged. Do unto others
as you'd have them do to you. Set a good example so that we might follow you.
Mrs. Jonesy's husband died. The neighbors came and watched her cry. No one seemed to realize that sympathy wouldn't raise her 7 kids. So when the bitter winter came, sympathy was not the same. The neighbors said and ate their steaks, not realizing their mistakes. She's gone now.
Do unto others as you'd have them do to you. Set a good example so that we might follow you. Set a good example so that we might follow you.
Sing me a bluegrass song, daylight's coming and I'll be gone on the bluegrass special bound for Tennessee. When the train pulls out, I'll be gone, need one to remember when I'm alone, so get together and sing a bluegrass song. Greenback Dollar or Georgie Rose, sing Little Maggie if you know how it goes. Molly and the Jim Brooks, Cotton Eye Joe, chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Sing me a bluegrass song, daylight's coming and I'll be gone on the bluegrass special bound for Tennessee. When the train pulls out, I'll be gone, need one to remember when I'm alone, so get together and sing a bluegrass song. Cotton mill man, a train 45, thinking tonight of my blue eyes. Someone sing the prisoner song, or will you miss me when I'm gone? Sing me a bluegrass song, daylight's coming and I'll be gone on the bluegrass special bound for Tennessee. When the train pulls out, I'll be gone, need one to remember when I'm alone, so get together and sing a bluegrass song. Rocky Top, or if I lose, nights ain't to Memphis for walking shoes. A little bit of singing on Banjo Bill. Know you're married, but I love you still. Sing me a bluegrass song, daylight's coming and I'll be gone on the bluegrass special bound for Tennessee. When the train pulls out, I'll be gone, need one to remember when I'm alone, so get together and sing a bluegrass song. So get together and sing a bluegrass song. So get together and sing a bluegrass song. So get together.
Memories tugging at my heart within these four gray walls. Carolina keeps on calling me. Building life without parole in pain and misery. Why can't she just stop calling me? No name, just a number, here in cell block D. Chilling screams from death row, I wish that it was me. Longing for the friends I knew, wife and family. Doing life on innocence while guilty men go free. All that's left to hang on to is the handle in this spade. My body holds a worthless soul, but back in cell block D, my soul will visit Caroline when death has set me free. Memories tugging at my heart within these four gray walls. Carolina keeps on calling me. Building life without parole and pain and misery. Why can't she just stop calling me? Why can't she just stop calling me? Polly, pretty Polly, don't you take me unkind. Polly, pretty Polly, don't you take me unkind. Come sit here beside me, I'll tell you my mind. My mind is to marry and never to part. My mind is to marry and never to part.
The first time I seen you, it wounded my heart.
Polly, pretty Polly, come go along with me. Polly, pretty Polly, come go along with me. Before we get married, some pleasure we'll see. He led her over mountains and valleys so deep. He led her over mountains and valleys so deep.
She didn't trust him and she began to weep.
Willie, little Willie, I'm afraid of your ways. Willie, little Willie, I'm afraid of your ways. The way that you ramble might lead me astray. Polly, pretty Polly, you guessed about right. Polly, pretty Polly, you guessed about right.
I dug on your grave the biggest part of last night.
She knelt down before him, pleading for her life. She knelt down before him, pleading for her life. Let me be your single girl if I can be your wife. A grave 2x6 he then dug on the ground. A grave 2x6 he then dug on the ground.
The stains of her life's blood was laying all around.
He went to the jailhouse and what did he say? He went to the jailhouse and what did he say?
I've murdered pretty Polly, I'm not trying to get away. I've murdered pretty Polly, I'm not trying to get away.
In town rode the F.F.E, the fastest on the line, rolling out to
Charlottesville, 20 minutes behind time. Well, Georgie was the engineer, a real true railroad man. Said, I know I'm late to Charlottesville, but I'll make it if I can. Georgie's wife came to him with a baby in her arms. Said, Georgie, my engineer, be careful how you run. For many poor boys lost his life trying to make up all lost time. But if you run your engine right, you'll get there just on time. Well, I know your advice is good, to the latter part I'll take heed. But I know my engine is all right, and I know that she will speed. So over these rails I mean to run a speed unknown to all. And when I blow at the Clifton Forge, they'll surely hear my call. Georgie said his plowjack opened up the firebox door. I need a lot of extra steam to hear these engines roar. For just 2 miles on down the rails we'll head an uphill climb. And when we blow at the Clifton Forge we'll be running right on time. Jack, a rock ahead I see. I know that death is waiting there to claim both you and me. So out of this cabin you better jump for your poor life to save. For I want you to be the engineer while I'm sleeping in my grave. Well, around the curve the engine dashed and against the rocks he crashed. It threw the engine on his breast and Georgie to his prayer. His head was near the firebox door, and as the flames rolled over, here's to you, you engineer, you'll ride the rails no more.
never knew riches or the winning of life's game, but she gave me what I needed to brighten up my life. Sally the Rose, I took her for my wife.
My mother didn't love me, my father didn't care.
All my friends neglected me,
but there's one thing I'm counting on when it comes my time. The Lord will still secure the tie that binds.
Always uphill for Sally and me. We talked about the top we never did see, but many years of climbing to keep up with life's race. But Sally's tender love always kept me in my place.
My mother didn't love me, my father didn't care.
All my friends neglected me,
but there's one thing I'm counting on when it comes my time. The Lord will still secure the tie that binds.
Still I kept roaming with Sally by my side. She'd sacrifice for dreams I had, I never was denied. In a freight car she's dying, I'm standing helplessly. Sally the Rose, she was my destiny.
My mother didn't love me, my father didn't care.
All my friends neglected me,
but there's one thing I'm counting on when it comes my time. The Lord will still secure the tie